What's going on, everybody? We finna get ready to get this live stream going in a little bit early as the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts are about to get ready to kick off in just a few minutes. Live here from the Truth Studios here. And we're going to go ahead and get this game going, get this game started. I just setting up my camera because I'm in a different place so I can be right in front of the screen and be able to see the game as it's happening. So I'm actually working on sharing the show out. We're going to get ready to get started right about now.
Hope you still. Good evening, Titan Nation. How is everybody?
What's going on, everybody? We are live here in the Truth Studios right here for TNT Live as the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts are preparing to do battle. We're going to get ready to get this game kicked off in just a bit. And, this game is serious. This is a serious business type game. This is not going to be for fun. This ain't going to be for play. This is for a division lead. And the Tennessee Titans have got to figure out a way to get this job done. So definitely make sure y'all go ahead and share the show out to everybody. This is the TNT live stream as we get ready for kickoff that's about to happen in just a few minutes. Definitely tag all your friends. Definitely tag everybody in to come on in and join us as we talk, as well we watch this game. Titans Colts is about to kick off in just a few minutes. I know the Titans fan club in Memphis is probably at the House of Samurai getting ready to watch this game as well. I'm just, like I said, doing my job of sharing the show out, and I would like for y'all to do the same for me as well. Definitely share it out to your friends. Share it out to everybody so that they can come on in and join us. I know some guys like Lee of the 615 podcast. I know Kent, our switcheroo fan. They are in Indianapolis right now for this game. And so I know that they're definitely watching with serious intent. And this is going to be a game that can decide a division lead. So the Tennessee Titans need to win this game. And so, again, let's go over the Blue Enforcer 4 points to victory that we had. I said, number one, you got to keep this momentum going. You've won. You got off the schneid a little bit after that embarrassing loss to the Browns. You were able to get a victory over the Cincinnati Bengals, even though they are a shell of themselves and they are not really the same as they used to be. But you got to win, and it's a start, so you got to definitely go with that. But also, you got to keep building on this. Let's win a few of these in a row. Let's win a couple of games in a row. I think that might actually be a good idea. So keep the momentum going. Let's win a couple of games in a row. Number two, let thunder and lightning flash. This Colts defense is not very good. They're not very good at all. So you got to take advantage of that. Give me a second, yeah. Okay, I'm actually comfortable on this side. So you gotta keep let thunder and lightning flash. Let them do their thing. And so let them do their thing, and we have a chance to get the job done. Number 3, keep Anthony Richardson in the pocket. I've been hearing a lot of people talk about, oh my God, Anthony Richardson, he's so awesome. He's great, and all this and that. Keep him in the pocket. Don't let him use his legs. If he beats you with his arm and throws for a lot of yards, okay, you know what? We'll give a golf clap. But other than that, keep him in the pocket. Don't give him a way to escape. The game is about to kick off in just a bit. And last but not least, secure tackles. Secure tackles, wrap them up. Do not let them escape. And so I said the Titans are going to get the win 24-13. That's my pick to win. I think this is going to be, it's not going to be an easy game, but this is a game that we could definitely win. But we are about to get underway in just a bit. Make sure y'all smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. And we are underway in Indianapolis, so there is a chance at a return. And it is wrapped up by Anthony Kendall on the play there right outside of the 20-yard line, and that is where the Colts will begin. And, of course, Jonathan Taylor making his return. And hopefully my audio will stay intact for this game. But Anthony Richardson, 4 rushing touchdowns in the first 3 games. But can he do it with his arm in the pocket? Of course, no Danico Autry in this game. I mean, no, not Danico Autry. No Tier Tart in this game. And they start with Zach Moss. And he picks up about 6 yards there. The key to this game is discipline. You have got to be disciplined. You got to stay in your lanes. Of course, Bernard Raymond is out for the Colts at left tackle. Blake Freeland, the 4th rounder from BYU, is in his place at left tackle. And Anthony Richardson completes the pass to 3rd-round draft pick Josh Downs, and I believe that is enough for a first down. I mean, this is kind of I know this is a filler-out drive for the Tennessee Titans. They're trying to see what they're going to do, because I know, they're definitely going to try to confuse us. Now, Caleb Murphy is not active in this game. Travis Gibson is, and of course, Will Levis. But of course, the major names, of course. Now, Nicholas Petit-Ferrer, I don't think has been moved to the active roster just yet. So I think that's why he's not active right now in this game. And they're just giving it a little bit more time. That was a first down to Josh Downs. And again, I mean, the Titans have got to quit playing this soft zone at times. And Richardson trying to throw again, and it is incomplete, intended for Alec Pierce. And so that's the thing you got to do. Force Anthony Richardson to beat you with his arm and not his legs. If he throws for a bunch of yards, okay, that's fine. We'll take that. But as long as he doesn't get a chance to extend plays and use his legs to his advantage. I see D09. We got Lou Man. Make sure y'all share the show out. Let everybody know where to go. We got 2nd and 10. Anthony Richardson throwing again. And it is very well overthrown. Intended for Michael Pittman. Coverage by Sean Murphy Bunting there. Lou Man says he got Titans and Ravens on TVs. Yeah, Jacksonville got the win. So, I mean, we got to win and keep this thing going going, because the thing about it is all the other teams have one division loss. This is our first division game. Dion says, which Titan team shows up? That's a good question, and this is a big down, 3rd and 10. And he goes underneath to Granderson, and it is short. And so now it's 4th down, and I believe they're going to bring on the punt team. Never mind. Anthony Richardson is staying on the field. Fourth and 4. They're trying to go for it. Titans have got to stay disciplined here. This could be a big play if the Titans get this stop. But I think they're trying to draw off sides. Titans ain't going for it. Titans aren't going for it. And that is a very disciplined, good job out of Titan defense there, staying disciplined and not falling for the trap. And the Colts take a delay of game and decide to punt the football away. Some buffalo wing. Yeah, I see you're very happy today. And so now Kyle Phillips, in his first game in over a year, is in to return this punt. Just activated this week. Let's see if he can make a move. Picks up a few yards there. And now got out to around the 15-yard line. He caught it around maybe the 5. So he picked up a few yards there. And now the Beast King is on the field. And the King is about to get ready to get started. So nothing right now as we get started. The Titans doing a very good job defensively. You know, right now they're not letting Anthony Richardson run at all. And that's what you got to do. Keep him in the pocket and make him beat you with his arm. And, you know, perhaps get him to get rid of the ball a little bit earlier than he wants to. And then that way, you know, you may be able to you can force him to make a mistake, and you may be able to get an interception or two. And Dion says Kyle Phillips needs to stay in the weight room. I mean, yeah, he does need to gain some weight, a little bit of muscle, because you know he's a guy that Tannehill trusts, especially going to be on 3rd down in the slot, and you got to be able to stay durable, and that's something that Kyle Phillips has had an issue with doing so far, is staying healthy. So I am actually doing some more sharing of the show right now and everything. So again, definitely y'all make sure y'all you know, spread the word to everybody. Let everybody know. Super chats, of course, are appreciated as well. I thank everybody for tuning in. And I'm, of course, again, doing some sharing of the show out. So shout out to, of course, shout out to Titans Rossi, who's at the game. Shout out to Titan Upload. I know he's doing his thing. Titan Anderson as well. You know, got love for everybody, and you know we're all Titan fans at the end of the day, and we're all, you know, in this together as we're trying to, you know, get the team to a victory. So you know that's something that, you know, that we're all trying to do. And so now the Titans are on the field. And now it's the Titans' turn. Can they get started? Tannehill rolling to the right, gets it to DeAndre Hopkins, and that is a catch. And that is a good way to start. Get with D-Hop first. And this could be a big game for D-Hop. I think D-Hop His 150th game with a catch, and that is a good catch. Definitely very good play on first down in the pistol now. So 150th game straight with a reception. Give to Derrick Henry on 2nd and 3, and he plows his way forward. He may have enough for the first down, and I believe he does. Now they're saying he's a little short of the first down, like by about a yard. And they're going 3rd and 1. Oh, I like this. Tannehill could run, and then he gets it to Trevon Wesco. Nice play design there by Tim Kelly, picking up 21 right there. Trevon Wesco on the play, somebody I wouldn't expect. I mean, Tannehill had a lot of options. Faked it to Henry, could have gave it to Spears. He could have ran it, and he has Wesco a little open. Nice little block by Spears there, and a nice first down. I mean, nice play call there. And so now 1st and 10 for the Titans. Of course, no Leonard, no Kwity Paye. He's going off to Hopkins, and I think that could be a flag there. Juju Brent was holding on to DeAndre Hopkins' arm a bit, and no flag on the play. Ooh, I like those Nike shoes he got on. Colt player down. I think one of their linebackers is down. And so he's able to walk off the field on his own power, kind of limping off a bit. Samson Epukam, a defensive end, coming off the field. And I'm with you, D09. I mean, where's the flag at? I mean, there could be a flag somewhere. And y'all, I know some of y'all might be ahead of me a little bit. 2nd and 10, Titans. I mean, got kind of a wishbone, with pistol. Derrick Henry gets the carry, maybe picks up about a couple of yards, but there is a flag on the play. Let's see who the play is on. I think it looks like it's against the Colts here. Offsides against the Colts against E.J. Speed. And he was the one that was talking a little trash earlier this week. He's the one that says, well, we ain't got to get hyped to play y'all. Y'all got to get hyped to play us. And Derek was like, all right, we'll see you on Sunday. And that just told me Derrick Henry for to take care of business. 2nd and 5, toss to Tyjae Spears, and he nearly picks up the first down. Looks like he's about maybe a yard, maybe half a yard short, and we got 3rd down. How are y'all liking the audio, at least so far, going on? What do y'all think so far? Y'all like it better here, or where it's like I'm at the headquarters? I might start doing it here a little bit more, but 3rd and 1, I like the situation. These are the 3rd downs that you want to be in. Adrian Martin, what's up? What's up, Blue 5 brother? I know B Payne is watching as well. 3rd and 1, D Henry still on the field. Tyjae kind of offset, and they get the Spears, and he picks up the first down. Everybody thinking Henry's going to get the ball. Again, nice play call by Tim Kelly. Instead of giving it to Henry, everybody thinks Henry's going to get it. You give it to Spears instead. The entire team waiting on Henry to get it. They shift into him, and instead gives it to Tyjae Spears. So I definitely do like that. I appreciate y'all again. Super chats are definitely appreciated. Derek Robbins, I appreciate that. Clay, definitely you too. Tannehill back to pass. Gets it complete to NWY. Out over the middle, and again, that's somebody they were talking about is NWI. Definitely has been one of Tannehill's most trusted targets. Pickup of 9 here. And right now, the Titans are looking real good right now. Doing a very, very good job here. 2nd and 1 inside of the 40 at about the 33-yard line. D-Hop going in motion. Give to Tajay Spears, and he gets knocked. He kind of went into maybe one of his own men and got knocked back. And so that may have been a loss of about 2 yards there. Well, really, it was no gain. So it's 3rd and 1 again. These are the third downs you want to be in. And they had they had Chig off to the left, and they had NWI kind of trying to block a receiver there. I don't know if that was a pretty smart idea. Titans 36% on 3rd down, 3rd and 1 here in this situation. Got to get this play off. They do. Tannehill complete across the field to Chig Okonkwo to Big Chig, and that's going to set up another 1st down. So far, a very, very efficient drive by the Tennessee Titans. Right now, the offensive line doing a pretty decent job. Doing a pretty decent job so far. They're showing the replay here. I mean, right now, not bad. Not bad. We'll see how the game continues to go. 1st and 10 inside of the 30 now. Josh Wiley goes in motion, pitch to Henry. Henry tries to cut back inside. He may have had a little bit of room if he was able to do that. Tackle made by number 41 for the Indianapolis Colts. Second and 9 now at about the 27 of the Colts. Give to Spears, and Spears almost slipped his way through there. And I do see Skoronski back in the lineup. So Skoronski is back. Sets up a 3rd and 6. He picked up about 3 there. But right now, I agree with Mark Sumter. The O-line is definitely holding up so far. So far, so good right now. And I agree with DO9. Play calling is way better. 3rd and 6 now. Titans 3 for 3 on 3rd down so far. Tannehill back to throw. Got it complete to Hopkins for a big 1st down. D-Hop with a big catch there on 3rd down. And the drive continues. Titans 4 for 4 on 3rd down. So they're off to a very, very good start. Very, very good protection. I mean, right now, got to give it to the O-line. O-line is doing all right so far. I got to give them that. 1st and 10, a little over 4 minutes to go. Fake to Spears. Henry doing it. And he got Hop, but I think it's incomplete. Man. Oh, I like the play call there. Man. I mean, they faked it to Tajay Spears, tossed to Henry. And let's see, did Hop get both down? No, he didn't. Oh, man. That would have been nice. Yeah. But D-Hop, yeah, it came up on the white. But, man, I like the play call there. I liked the call. So, even though that wasn't completed, I loved the call there. That was good. Of course, Derek, 2nd and 10, he gives it to Henry. Man, it would have been nice for D-Hop to get his first touchdown catch of the year. Now, I would say, do not be surprised if something similar to that is called later in the game. You know, I like the fact that they showed that, because a lot of times they'll think, oh God, Henry's gonna pass. He may end up running there. So, excuse me. But I like the call. So now 3rd and 6 again. 8 minutes off the clock already in this drive. Tannehill gives again. Chig, and there's the flag. And the Titans are going to get a new set of downs and keep this drive going. But now Franklin is trying to say it's the other way. They call pass interference on the offense on Chig there. I mean, it very rarely do you hear pass interference on the offense, but I mean, this was just such a good looking drive. I mean, a lot of times you don't even get that call a lot with a push off, but now they're trying to call it. I mean, but you know what? We'll take 3. We'll take the points. Any points you can get in this game is good. I mean, yeah, I hated 8-7. I hate that touchdown pass didn't happen, but that drive lasted well over 8.5 minutes. 8.5 minutes of a drive. But that's less time that Anthony Richardson is on the field. So we have a new score. Updating that for you right now. It is Titans 3, Colts nothing. But hopefully everybody's doing all right on this Sunday. I am too. I am feeling pretty good. As long as my audio continues to hold up, which so far it has. I see my girl Chandra. How you doing, girl? How you doing? But I definitely like it. I mean, yeah, Derrick Henry might have threw it a little far, but I mean, I like that call, man. It should have been a touchdown. I agree. I would have liked that to have been 6 points. But either way, new score. Titans up 3-0 as we get ready to come back here early in the first quarter with about 3 minutes to play in this game. And again, everybody, make sure y'all share this show out. Go ahead and hit that like button and everything as well. And also hit that subscribe button as well if you're new to the channel. And go ahead and ring that bell so that way you can be a part of the fun going forward. And also, we're gonna make sure this goes up on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google, and Apple Podcast as well. So definitely do that also. And I just did the Truth League report. Made my picks for the rest of a lot of games that are happening as well. So definitely make sure y'all go back and check out that episode as well. And before we do get back going, again, rest in peace to the late, great Hall of Fame linebacker Dick Butkus, who passed away at the young age of 80 years old. He passed away just a couple of days ago. Definitely prayers up to the Butkus family. Prayers up to all the Bears fans. The Bears. And definitely, definitely prayers with them. And so now, Titans back on the field defensively with 3 minutes, a little over 3 minutes and some change to go. 3-0 Titans. But they had Anthony Richardson on the bench for a long time. Jonathan Taylor hasn't played in nearly 300 days, and he was on the bench an extra, almost an extra 10 minutes in this game before he even got in. First and 10 for the Colts now. Give to Jonathan Taylor, trying to get him going. And nice tackle there by Jaleel Johnson, who was just called up from the practice squad this weekend to play. And so, stopping Jonathan Taylor is going to be key. I mean, right now, Jonathan Taylor will always be second to Derrick Henry. So we're under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Is Justin Fields low-key good? That remains to be seen. And you got to wrap up here. And that is a good job there. Sean Murphy-Bunting wrapping up Michael Pittman and others getting there as well. A host of Titans to make sure he does not pick up the first down, and it leads to a third and short. I mean, dad, they gave him the first down, which I didn't think he got past the marker. I don't think he made it. But they gave him the first down anyway. I would have challenged the spot there. But you don't want to waste a challenge for 1 yard. Richardson giving here. Gave it to Zach Moss, and, some people had to wrap up, and that's pretty good there. And right now, the Tennessee Titans are doing a very good job. They are keeping Anthony Richardson in the pocket to where he does not have any escapability at the very moment. And so now you got 2nd and 5 after that game by Zach Moss. And so now there's that read option. There's that pitch, the triple option there. And that is where the Titans, they have got to be disciplined there. They did a pretty decent job there. Only a pickup of 4. But that is where Anthony Richardson can be pretty dangerous. And now they're, of course, showing New Orleans with a pick 6. The Patriots are just awful right now. 3rd and 1. Oh, nah. Oh, Zach Moss has a lane, and he's going to escape, and he's going to score. Oh, man. The run defense getting gashed there because they were worried about Anthony Richardson running. Who lost responsibility here? Oh, my goodness. But that's how dangerous Anthony Richardson could be. All of us are paying attention to him, making sure he doesn't run. But this is where you got to be responsible. And again, Jaleel Johnson, could get off his block. And Azeez Al-Shire got caught in the wash to his left. He didn't cover the hole where Zach Moss was, and that's what sprung him free. Oh, that hurts. I mean, that is a gut punch right there for the Colts to do that to the Titans, and we are the number 1 running defense in the league, and you get gassed like that. That is something you do not expect. That is something that we do not tolerate, and so I'm not happy about that. We're better than that. And for that to happen on us in that way it's unacceptable. Titans should be really ticked off right now about that because, I mean, that was just poor discipline there. So I I am not very happy about that particular play. And I mean the fact that it was a run, you know, you get gashed by your strength. You are a running football team. You are a good run defense, and yet you give that up. That is not going to do good for our yardage for the morale, but the Titans will get it back. I mean, we're trying to get there on pressure, but we got to do a little bit better of uh, of putting Richardson on the ground. That's something that we definitely have to do, um, and I think that is coming. 56-yard touchdown run. So now the Colts have momentum. They're up 7-3. But I can guarantee you that's not going to happen again. I don't think so. That's not going to happen again. I don't think so. And so now the Titans are coming back on the field, and, you know, now the Titans have got to respond. You know, now Titans got to respond, and they got to respond hard. Yeah, definitely can't give up the easy stuff, Mark. I agree. Yep, definitely got to respond. Yeah, Tier Tar being out is a pretty big deal. Derrick Henry running behind Chris Hubbard on the pull, picking up only 2 yards. Colts up 7-3 right now on the Titans as this first quarter is nearing the end. There's some confusion somewhere. I mean, this is something the Titans can take advantage of. They looked a bit confused, like they're not sure what's going on, but I think they're going to let the rest of the first quarter run out. They're going to let it run out. And so we are at the end of one. All right, we are at the end of one. Titans 7. Titans 7. Titans down 7-3. As we get ready to go into the second quarter now. But it's up to the Titans now. Can they respond? Can they respond and turn this tie back in their favor? I think even though the Colts may be ahead on the scoreboard, I think the Titans are in control. The flow of the game is I think is in our favor. You know, we want it to be a deliberate, methodical pace. The Colts are going to want to speed it up a little bit with Anthony Richardson. And so I do like that. We'll walk it down the field again. That Henry pass was not needed. I still like the play call. I like the play call. The only bad thing was it didn't work. That it wasn't that everything worked. Just D Hop, it just let D Hop a little too far, and couldn't get both feet down. Again, I wasn't against the play call at all. So, I definitely wouldn't be against that. I mean, right now, you know, the Colts got that 56 yards. Um, but the Titans, yeah. I mean, we do start off slow in the first quarter, but the second quarter is where we tend to do some damage. And really, to be honest, we started off very well in this one. So now we're in the start of the second quarter. Titans down 7-3. They're at their own 27-yard line, 2nd and 8, heading right to left. If you're on TV or listening, and Tannehill was in a little bit of trouble, and it fell incomplete. But Tannehill was looking like he was holding on to the ball just a tad long, and it could have been some real trouble. But, of course, no Kwity Paye, no Shaquille Leonard. The middle of the field should definitely be there. 3rd and 8 now. Tannehill, they came with the pressure, tried to go to Kyle Phillips, and it was incomplete. Pressure brought on by DeForest Buckner. And for the first time today, Ryan Stonehouse has to come out and punt the ball. You had an edge coming, Dayo, and you had Chig trying to block and, trying to get out in the flat. And, I mean, honestly, there could have been some yards there with Chig, but he tried to go a little bit further to Phillips, and it didn't work. But Ryan Stonehouse, best punter in the league. McKenzie back to return, and of course, McKenzie caught it. All right, slips away, but the rest of the Titans are right there to wrap them up. Good job by the coverage team there to wrap things up. I'm going to take a little breather right quick for a second, y'all. Titans down 7-3. Be right back.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub, or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up, play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I...
All right, y'all, I am back. Just had to take a quick breather for just a second, and everything. But hopefully everybody is enjoying themselves right now. I know right now we're down a little bit, and everything, but we're definitely gonna have to pick it up again. And I agree. I think Chig had some room. I think Chig has some room to operate. I think he definitely has some room to run there. Tannehill needs to move a little bit. And that's something. But yeah, I mean, right now, yeah, it's starting to get a little ugly, but we're definitely gonna see this. Blue man can't fall asleep at the wheel. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. And so now the Colts back on the ball. And nice tackle there by Christian Fulton on Michael Pittman. And that sets up 2nd and 6, only a gain of 4 there for Anthony Richardson. I'm just hitting up a bit. But right now, the Titans have got to get the momentum back a little bit because the momentum is kind of starting to swing the way of the Indianapolis Colts here. 2nd and 6 now. So 2nd and 6 now. Anthony Richardson gives to Zach Moss, and this time he ain't going nowhere. Wrapped up big. Started by Gibby and finished off by a host of others. And now it sets up a 3rd and 6 now. And so the Titans have got to find a way to get off the field here. Definitely got to figure out a way to get off the field here on 3rd down. And then we'll give a check on some other scores in just a bit. Third down complete to Ogletree, to Alec Ogletree, picking up some yards, and that is a 1st down for the Indianapolis Colts. 57 KP News says, got to stay locked in. I agree. We have got to stay in it. Anthony Richardson back to pass. And, he almost got sacked there. He gets it away. And that is a holding call on the Colts. So they're going to call holding against the Indianapolis Colts here. That is on Braden Smith. And this is one of the first times they really put some really good pressure. And, I mean, if Braden Smith isn't holding there, Rashad Weaver has a sack right there. So now they back him up. Instead of taking the incomplete, they back him up. It is now 1st and 20 now for the Colts. Slips out to Moss over the outreach hand of Rashad Weaver, but he gets wrapped up quick. Doesn't pick up too much. But, I mean, Zach Moss, he's no slouch. Played some years in Buffalo. He is not a slouch. Very, very decent player. Right now, New Orleans up on New England 7-0. Baltimore up on Pittsburgh in the second quarter 10-0. Houston down 7-6 in Atlanta. Detroit up 14-0 in Carolina. Miami up 7-0 in against New York. Second and 16, pressure coming, and Anthony Richardson throws it away. And that's one thing you have to be careful of because he likes to get out and run. Harold Landry applying some pressure. And everybody looks pretty covered here. I mean, definitely good coverage here by the Titans. So definitely very good coverage there. Third and 16 now. Oh, arm. Oh, my goodness. 3rd and long to Josh Downs. And that is one thing that Anthony Richardson If it ain't his legs, he has an arm on him, no doubt about it. And once again, the Titans give up the big play, and this is something that the Colt fans are extremely excited about with him. I mean, a big-time arm he has. I mean, that was a beautiful throw. I can't deny that. And now there's Anthony Richardson trying to run, but the Titans cover that up pretty well. They got a mismatch somewhere. You got McCreary inside. Fulton basically got caught in the backfield, and Bolden was late. But Christian Fulton got caught napping in the backfield, looking at Richardson instead of staying on his guy and let Josh Downs get behind him. Here's Anthony Richardson, and Richardson getting rid of it. That could be intentional grounding. Wow. It said backwards pass. I don't know. I mean, nobody was there. I mean, how's it a backward pass and nobody's there? 3rd and 26 now. And you got to wrap up here, and they do a good job. And, oh, man, Simmons is down. And that is something you do not want to see. He is one guy you cannot lose at all. Dad, this is not good. I don't know if it was something with his arm or something like that, but he went down like, Dad, but that is not good. Like they said, Big Jeff is somebody you can ill afford to lose. Yeah, it's starting to get a little ugly, y'all. It is not going the way that we would like, and as they say, it's like the injury bug just will not leave us alone. And it's like not only do the injury bug try to hit us, they try to hit us where it hurts. So I'm with 57 KP. I hope it ain't serious. But we're definitely going to find out. I mean, but ouch. That is, oh my goodness. I do not like that at all. So we're definitely going to try to find out. And Lou, man, stop all of this. What's up, AZ Mick? I'm like, come on, Lou, man, stop that. That pass did not jinx anybody. It just didn't work. Now, some of y'all start talking crazy when some bad stuff happened, and I get it. We're into it. We're trying to deal and everything, but people, let's not completely lose our heads. Him and Azeez Al-Shire bump into each other, and it goes right into the shoulder, and He walked off under his own power. Hopefully, it's just a little stinger. Hopefully, it's just a stinger, and it's not anything serious. And Matt Gay, kick is up, kick is good, and the Colts have started to build a lead here. New score, Titans down 10-3. Big Jeff on the sideline. It looks like he's gonna be okay. Probably was just a stinger. The fact that he's sitting on the sideline with his teammates is a good sign. It's not like they're if it was anything crazy, they would have already taken him to the locker room. And so, good thing that they don't have to do that. So, but right now, the Titans are losing momentum at the moment, and they need to get it back. And Dion, you're right. This is a norm. And it drives us crazy that we've seen this way too many times. And there's Tajay Spears trying to return it and doesn't get to the 20. And KP, Kyle Phillips, he returns punts. He's not a kickoff returner. He's the punt returner. Oh, okay, 57 KP in Compton. All right, I'll give you some California love. I appreciate you tuning in. And now Derrick Henry trying to get going. And picks up a few yards there. Picks up 7 to make it 2nd and 3. And the Dolphins are just running away from the Giants. And that killing machine that is the Dolphins offense, they're up 14-0. Yeah, they got a track team. 4 carries, 12 yards for Henry. 2nd and 3 now. You can do pretty much anything on this play. Teddy Hill was trying to go to D-Hop, but there's a flag on the play. That is illegal contact on Juju Brents, the corner. And that'll give an automatic first down to the Tennessee Titans. And we need that. I agree. We got to eventually start taking some shots. This Colts defense is not that good. And you got to take advantage of that. We need another 8-minute drive. They got to get this play off. Gets it off screen, pitch to Henry. Henry has some room. Henry's getting away, picks up the first down, and gets outside of the 40-yard line to about maybe the 42. That play looked like it was about to be busted, but they got it to Henry, picked up some yards. Nice first down for the Tennessee Titans. Ahoo, ahoo, ahoo. They got him in open field. Nice block here by Brewer. Oh, nice stick by Brewer there. Nice block by Brewer. And now we have this set almost like a pistol wishbone. Give to Tajay Spears. And he didn't get much. He maybe got 1 or 2 there. They're going to give him 1. 2nd and 9. We got about A little over 7.5 minutes to go. Titans down 10-3 here in the second quarter. And right now the Titans have lost a little bit of momentum, and they got to find it again. And I agree, we have not attacked downfield when we should. Give to Henry. Oh, and Chig dropping the pass. But I don't know if he would have gotten much anyway, so it might be a good thing that happened. Man. So now we're set up in the first, third, and really our second, maybe third and long of the game. I mean, right now, the Titans have got to attack. Right now, it just seems like we've lost a little bit of momentum after that first drive, and we're not attacking. And Tannehill trying to get away and does, gets it to Spears. Spears picks down the first down a little bit more, and man, Tannehill averts disaster there. Nearly got sacked. Tannehill gets away, got it to Spears. Woo-hoo-hoo. I mean, gets away from DeForest Buckner. Somehow got it to Spears, and Spears gets the first down. 5 of 7. I mean, Tannehill trying to scare some people here, but he gets it done. And now they're across midfield. Give to Derrick Henry. Henry spins around. He gets away, picks up the first down, and gets it close to the 30-yard line. And now the Titans are starting to roll again, but there's a hold. Ah! And they call it on Aaron Brewer, the center, and took away a first down gain. Man! And, you know, that might have been a good call. I mean, that is our first penalty of the game. That is the first penalty of the game for the Titans, so that's pretty good. Colts have 4 penalties. The Titans just got their first, but it's 1st and 17. Now they're back just past the 50-yard line at the Colts 49. 1st and 17. Try to pick up a few yards here. Get it to Chig. And might have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. So he picked it up 7. And that's good. You don't have to pick it all up on that first down. And, of course, they're showing the Panthers. They finally get on the board. Trying to avoid 0-5. But there are some growing pains for Bryce Young and the Panthers, and this was expected for them. So 2nd and 11, they gave him 6. But that's not bad on that first down. You didn't have to get it all back. Give to Henry. Henry trying to break through, and he picks up a few more, and it sets up a 3rd and manageable. Man, Henry running mad. That's good. I agree. Tristan saying getting more comfortable passing. I agree with that. I appreciate everybody tuning in. I know we got quite a few people watching. We're going to get this is good for them. 3rd and 3 now. This is a good position to be in. Tannehill tried to go inside to Tajay Spears. Nice play there by EJ Speed, and now you got a 4th and 3. I mean, you could go for it, or you could kick the field goal, but it looks like they're going to take the points. Trying to see if something else was there. You probably could have had Hopkins over the middle. You had Hopkins if you throw it a little early and did not. 53-yard attempt for Nick Folk. And he is inside. Folk is money. Folk is money. 53-yarder is just another walk in the park for him. And so the Titans do get some points in this drive, and they close the gap. 10-6 now. Titans trail. So the Titans are, definitely trying to stay there. They're making some plays, but the penalty with Brewer definitely did not help the cause. And I mean, that could have been a nice first down, but I mean, it was a good defensive play there. So, I just think the Titans have got to get a little bit more aggressive. I think they're playing really safe. Like early on, they were aggressive in that 8-minute drive. Okay, first of all, AD, stick with your team right now. You don't know nothing about this team. There are about 5, 6, 7, 8 good players before you get to the punter. So you can chill on that noise. I ain't gonna pay you no attention. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have a little fun. I'll put XD Gamer in timeout for a minute. I'm gonna put him in timeout for a second, and then I might let him out. I'm just having a little fun with him. I'm having a little fun with. I'm having a little fun with him. He just in timeout for a minute. I'm gonna let him out if I can. I'm gonna see if I can let him out. I'm gonna see if I can let him out. I was just kind of playing with him. I wasn't trying to be serious. I wasn't trying to ban him. Dang. It said I banned him. I'm like, no, I put him in timeout. Ooh. XD Gamer, my apologies, sir. I wasn't trying to put you all the way. I wasn't trying to do that to you. I'm sorry, sir. I'm trying to see if I can get him back, but it's not letting me. So 10-6 right now. I'm trying to see something here. All right. Anthony Richardson trying to get outside on the run, and he is stuffed in. Harold Landry making the play there. And Anthony Richardson is down. Shoulder. And that might be his throwing arm. And that's something that the Colts fans don't want to see. I'm trying to see if I can find a way to. I'm trying to get XD Gamer out of timeout. I was, now this could be a problem. Gardner Minshew. Gardner Minshew has given us trouble in the past. I mean, Tannehill, He's doing okay. Titans will drive you to drink. Yep, that is true. But XD Gamer, man, I apologize, sir. I was not trying to ban you. I was just having a little fun. I'm trying to see what I can do, but I'll have to get with XD Gamer because I know he might be a little ticked at me, and I didn't mean for that to happen. So I'm actually trying to work on that. That is crazy. I meant to put him in timeout. I did not. I did not mean to get rid of him like that. XD, I'm sorry, homie. You know, I was just trying to put him in timeout for a second, not ban him. So, that's not what I try to do. And that is a problem. Richardson down, and he immediately tapped his shoulder. But yeah, the problem is you got Gardner Minshew, and now everybody's thinking Minshew mania, and this could be an issue. This could be a problem. This could definitely be a problem. Because now you got to kind of switch your plan. And Big Jeff is back in the ball game. So, but yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, he was in pain. And so now, Lou Man said, seems like we're waiting on a turnover. I mean, that would help, but the only problem is Gardner Minshew, he runs this offense pretty well, and now Granderson gets the first down there. I mean, this could be problematic. There we go. XD Gamer's back. Okay. All right. XD Gamer, even though you're a troll to me, I apologize about that. I was just having a little fun with you, putting you in timeout. So for a minute, I was just like, I had to get you for a minute, but wasn't trying to ban you. But the Titans have got to stay focused. Plan does not change. And now Jonathan Taylor trying to run, picking up 5. Yeah, I almost did. I'm not even gonna lie. I had to put your time out to play with you. Minshew try to throw it. Oh, tipped up. Good job there by Christian Fulton. Deflecting the pass. Looks like the again, yeah. How do y'all think the audio is? Everything all right, but yeah, Anthony Richardson heading to the locker room, and that is not what Colt fans want to see. You could tell there is a problem. But again, it's like what the commentators say. With a running quarterback, that's a risk. That could be a risk. 3rd and 5. And Richardson he almost got sacked, gets it away to Josh Downs, the speedy receiver, picks up a first down. And again, this is what you are afraid of if you're a Titan fan with Gardner Minshew, because Gardner Minshew, you did not prepare for him. And Arden Key was nearly there for a sack. I mean, Gardner Minshew, they could probably run whatever because it's like we weren't preparing for that. We need some sacks. Chandra, I agree. Defense needs to get it together. So, looks like they're saying for Gardner Minshew, broken collarbone. Ooh, that's not good. So far, I mean, the Titans are definitely trying to hang in there, but there are some, there might be some issues right now. So we're at the 2-minute warning. Titans down 10-6, but problem is the Colts are on the move. And that was something as far as with like Anthony Richardson and maybe with some of these guys, is that Monty Rice might be better suited to be out there instead of Gibby in that situation. But I mean, right now the Titans, they got to cause Gardner Minshew some problems. And the thing about it is, Shane Steichen was the offensive coordinator in Philly. Who was the backup quarterback in Philly? Gardner Minshew. So this offense, he knows. Aziz got to wrap up there. Making a tackle. So we're under 2 minutes to go. 10-6. I mean, the Titans have given up a couple of chunk plays. I mean, that running touchdown by Zach Moss and then the big play to Josh Downs. And Downs has done some damage. Minshew gives to Moss, and Moss again picking up room and gets it inside of the 15. It's not Jonathan Taylor that's been causing us trouble. It's been Zach Moss that's been causing us trouble. I mean, you can wrap up a little bit more now because, I mean, you ain't got to worry about the threat of the quarterback running. I mean, right now, 5 carries, 80 yards for Zach Moss. That is a bit concerning. Jonathan Taylor trying to bob and weave. They wrap him up. We have not sacked the quarterback. There's been no sacks in this game. So Indy takes a timeout here. I got to check my fantasy team. And I've come back to take the lead. It was smart of me to start Tua. Might have not been smart of me to not start Jalen Waddle. But I still got a bunch of guys that are playing later. Travis Etienne might clearly win this game from me. Travis Etienne might win my fantasy matchup. Anthony Richardson questionable to return. 2nd and 7 makes it about a 3rd and maybe 4. Titans need to hold them to 3 here. We need to stop, and we get the ball to start the second half. I mean, Adrian Martin says, anybody see Harold Landry? I mean, Harold Landry did make the play that did put Anthony Richardson out for this game right now. I mean, no sacks. Nobody has sacks on either side. We definitely need to stop. And, of course, Jonathan Taylor just signed an extension yesterday, 3 years, $42 million, $26.5 million guaranteed. I mean, the Colts are using their timeouts. The Titans are thinking maybe they'll get the ball back. A sack would be nice, but, get a stop. And so you're giving Minshew room. And again, Azeez Al-Shire doesn't wrap up. He keeps trying to go for that killer shot. He keeps trying to go for that killer shot instead of just wrapping up. Man, that is one thing about Azeez Al-Shire that kind of ticks me off is that he'll try to go for the kill shot. He's short. He's short. And see, Harold Landry spun inside. Landry spins inside. Instead of having outside contain, he spins inside. He basically took himself out of the play. So, yeah, I'm with you, D09. Harold Landry basically took himself out of the play. That is why you are taught you keep your outside shoulder free on that play. You keep outside contained, outside shoulder free, so that way you don't give up. You don't give up the outside lane. You would rather force them inside where you got help. And so that was stupid. And see, now 4th and 1, 15 seconds to go. If the Titans can make a stop here, now they may try to draw them off sides a little bit. Maybe maybe the officials are reviewing it, but I don't think he got it. Hand, down, ball, not. It is not there. Elbow short. I agree. See, they're going to try to sneak. Good job there. That was a good use of timeout. That was a good use of timeout there by Mike Vrabel. Because you saw the coach try to sneak up, and that is like, you know what they're going to do now. And I agree. We do have to play better in the second half. I agree. And now they're bringing Jonathan Taylor back in, 4th and 1. If you can keep them from getting this first down. Now, the Colts are out of timeouts. The Colts are out of timeout. So even if they get this first down, Don't jump. Oh, incomplete. Titans make a stop there. He underthrew, but there was some good pressure by Sean Murphy-Bunting coming on the blitz there. And the Titans dodge a bullet. Now, I ain't gonna lie, if Minshew completes that may be possibly a touchdown, but it looked like that was out of the reach of Granson anyway. So I think the Titans take it to the locker room. Big stop. That's a good thing. And that's exactly what's going to happen. The Titans are going to take it to the locker room. Halftime here. And the Titans will get the ball to start the second half. So we'll take a quick breather for a second. Let everybody kind of stretch, stretch your legs a little bit, and everything. And we'll come back and we'll take a couple of minutes, and then we'll come back, kind of diagnose the first half just a little bit, and get ready for the second half. So halftime here in Indianapolis, Titans down 10-6 at the half. But with everything that kind of went downhill there, with some of the stuff that happened, the fact that we're only down 10-6 is a good thing. It could be a whole lot worse. And it probably, in all rights, maybe should have been. So, everybody, let's take a breather for a moment. We're going to come right back in just a bit. Titans down 10-6 at the half. Let's everybody stretch your legs a little bit, and then we're going to come back. We're going to talk a little bit about this first half, and then we'll get ready for the second half.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, some loose shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip, you choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing bullshit shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh,
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing.
I am back, everybody. Hopefully, everybody, got to stretch their legs for a few minutes. I know some of y'all are gonna be coming back. Uh, we're taking time, and we're definitely going to, definitely try to see if we can turn this thing around and get this game back on track. We are definitely still in it. And, we're getting ready to start the third quarter. And the Titans, there was a lot of good that the Titans did do, I think, offensively. There were some good plays by Tim Kelly. That first quarter, they really did control the football. But the second quarter, the Colts, really seemed to control the football in the second quarter, although both teams 5 of 8 on third down, and that's mainly because of Minshew. I mean, Minshew kind of changed the game a little bit. Richardson going down definitely didn't help the Colts cause. But now the good question is adjustments. The Titans have got to make some adjustments because right now they're getting gashed 226 to 124 in total yards. And the Colts are getting nearly 7 yards a play. Most of that was thanks to that 56-yard touchdown run by Zach Moss. But, and I mean, we've given up a couple of big plays. But, with everything, again, kind of bad that happened a little bit in that first half, we're only down 10-6, everybody. We're only down 10-6. So we're still in a very good position. And now the third quarter has begun. And right now, it's going to be stop handing it to them, as in, giving them opportunities. And I agree with I agree. Yeah, you got to keep grinding. You know, no division game is ever going to be easy. Every division game is hard. And this is Smokey, by the way, my little one. My wife and I got her in our when we were in Gatlinburg. Handoff to Henry. Picking up about 4, maybe 5 yards there. And that sets up a second down. It is good to see Skoronski back in there. And, I mean, for the most part, the offensive line has not been that bad. I mean, there have been some, close calls with sacks and things like that. But for the most part, the Titans have actually done pretty well on the offensive line. And so that's going to be key. Play action. Tannehill got it to D-Hop, and that is exactly where you needed to go. And that a pickup of 16 there, you needed something like that. We have got to get D-Hop going a little bit more. I'm like, it's okay to be a little bit selfish and go give him the ball, go get the ball to him. I'm actually okay with that. Baltimore up 10-3 on Pittsburgh. New Orleans killing the Patriots right now. Play action to Henry. He might have another guy. He's got Hopkins again. And Hopkins, another big play to D-Hop. And so, Adrian Martin said, put more pressure on the quarterback, throw the ball to D-Hop. And right now, that's exactly what's happening. And you're going to start facing teams that are not that good defensively, which is going to give Hopkins a lot more space. And look at that. Beautiful throw. Nice throw there to D-Hop. Gets him inside the 20. I'd like to see D-Hop get his first TD. But he's going to take a breather for a second. And an end around to Spears. I like that. And Spears gets inside the 10. 5. Touchdown Titans. Touchdown Titans. Tajay Spears. And that is exactly what the Titans needed coming out of the locker room. They make the big stop before the end of the half. And then basically the end around, the fake give to Henry and the end around to Tajay Spears. My goodness, I like the play call there. Touchdown Titans. Touchdown Titans. Kick is up. Kick is good. New score. Titans regain control, up 13-10. Got a couple of big plays to D-Hop. And then Tajay Spears hitting pay dirt for the first time this season. That was a nice drive there. And finally, the Titans look like they had some life there. Good job by the Titans. Good calls by Tim Kelly. And the Titans take a 13-10 lead. But now it's up to the defense. The defense is going to have to keep this thing going. But D-Hop was a big part of that. D-Hop was a huge part of that drive. Had a couple of big plays there. He's, of course, up to 4 catches, 70 yards. We might get his first 100-yard game here. But Tajay Spears, Man, that was nice. So Tajay Spears, 6 carries, 30 yards, got that touchdown. And Tajay Spears, I'm telling you, he's a weapon. And I see they credited Roger McCreary with a sack. So I think because that was a backwards pass that went out of bounds, they gave the sack to McCreary. So McCreary has a sack in this game, has the only one. But man, that was a good play. But I appreciate everybody tuning in to the show. I appreciate everybody coming in to join us and things like that. I am trying to get a few more people. 19-yard touchdown run by Tajay Spears. Man, that was nice. That was his first career touchdown. And now, kick into the end zone, a touchback there by Nick Folk. And so now, Titans defensively have got to get better, and Anthony Richardson will not return to this game. So it is Gardner Minshew the rest of the way. Now we got to see, have the Titans made some adjustments now that we know it's Minshew going forward the rest of the way? And probably for the foreseeable future. Now set up a 2nd and 7. Looked like the ball might have came out there, but they already ruled it, the play dead. Some other scores around the league. New Orleans up 21-0. Houston up 9-7 at the half on Atlanta. 28-10 Detroit on Carolina. The Giants have climbed back into this game, down 17-10 against Miami. Minshew throws, got it caught to Mo Alley Cox. And Cox is down. That is a good question. Is the call incomplete?
So it's a pickup of 17 for the Colts. Certainly, initially did not like the way the back of that helmet, the way it hit the turf. Wouldn't be surprised if he gets checked out. But tight ends, it played a big role here for the Colts. Last week, Ogletree, granted he was targeted 5 times.
And now Mo Alley Cox goes down. He's going into the tent after that catch. They did not rule it incomplete. They give him a first down. Taylor trying to bob and weave his way through a hole, but he's not getting through. And so now we got 2nd and 6. Colts at about their own 49, close to midfield. But they've got to get some pressure. And Moss again gets through the hole. And it's not Jonathan Taylor that has been causing us trouble. It's Zach Moss that's been causing us trouble. And that's, we've been getting kind of hurt by the run game a little bit by the Colts. Zach Moss, I think And he's not going anywhere here. Not this time. Maybe loses a yard there, but they give him no gain. But Zach Moss basically got a lot of his run on that one play. But Zach Moss has caused us some trouble. But a lot of that was because Azeez Al-Shire got caught in the wash. He went left when he should have went right. And 9 carries, 98 yards. We haven't given up a 100-yard rusher in almost 2 years. That is in danger. Minshew going deep, and they're going to throw the flag on Fulton. I'm not surprised by that. Fulton has been the culprit quite a few times this season. Fulton has not exactly had a great year for a guy that's in a contract season. You know, he's in a contract year right now. Not looking too hot at the moment. Yeah, that's an easy call. That is an easy call. He had him hooked all over the top of his pads. Yeah, that's an easy call. And that's a dumb penalty by Fulton there. But we got to get some pressure on Minshew. We have not got any pressure, and mainly it's Zach Moss. And now Zach Moss has become the first player in almost 2 years to rush for 100 yards. That streak just got snapped. 20 straight games, we didn't allow a 100-yard rusher until now. And right now, the weakness is not Jonathan Taylor, it's Zach Moss and Gardner Minshew. But that was the thing I was afraid of. Gardner Minshew, and, you know, Jarrett on his show on Stillman and Company, he said it. Gardner Minshew gives them the better chance to win, and he is showing it. Zach Moss is having himself a day. And that is something I'm not happy about. That is something I'm not happy about. Our run defense, and look at this, sneaks in touchdown. Touchdown Colts. And again, on the ground. Right now, our run defense is a good Dunce of the Day nominee. Because that is supposed to be our strength. That is supposed to be something we hang our hat on, is run defense. I mean, I did not know missing Tierre Tart was going to be that big of a deal. It seems like it is. I did not realize Tierre Tart being out was going to be that big of a deal. Zach Moss is having himself a day. Over 100 yards, 2 touchdowns, probably his best game of his career. And again, that's something that I don't like. I do not like the fact that a player that doesn't do all that well all of a sudden has just this breakout game against the Titans. I can't stand that. So even if we somehow win this football game, I'm extremely disappointed with the defense, particularly our run defense. I am extremely disappointed. And that's something that I'm definitely going to fuss about. You know, 13 carries, 116 yards, getting 8.6 yards a carry. No one has even come close. Nobody has been able to rush nowhere near close to that. And that is what we're supposed to hang our hat on. But I mean, I did not think we were gonna miss Tier Tart this badly, but we do. I did not think we were gonna miss Tier Tart this badly, but here we are. You know, I you get this uncomfortable feeling, and it's like, you know, normally I'm the type of guy. I'm like, the Titans can hang their hat on their run defense. Today is, I think it's just a rarity. It's an anomaly. You know, I think honestly enough that I think that 56-yard touchdown run really messed with them, really messed them up and took them out. And I think ever since then, the Titans started questioning themselves now. And the worst thing is, Zach Moss and Gardner Minshew are giving the Colts hope. And that is something you do not want to give this type of team. As a lot of people said, the Colts are not good. They're not trying to win. They're trying to position themselves for next year. Instead, we're the ones playing like we're not a good team right now. And so, I mean, again, I am not happy about this. Defense does look like trash. I'll give them that. The entire defense. Chris Miller, what's up? He says, we may always make some off-brand player look good. And that's the thing that pisses me off. We always seem to make some player who nobody knows or is never been good. Also, we make him look like a Pro Bowler or a team that struggled. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that. A little bit too loud, but we're good. But that's how I get into the game. So, I appreciate y'all sticking with me. Is the audio back to normal now? I'll just try not to shout my tail off. D-Hop 5 for 81 right now. And now get it to Spears across the middle. He picks up maybe a first down, but there is a flag on the play. And it was all sides of the defense. Looked like that's a first down. So that was on Tyquan Lewis, defensive tackle, formerly of Ohio State. And they declined the penalty. It's a first down for the Titans. Ow, ow, ow. And see, I don't like that. That block, it's like Andre Dillard, instead of attacking somebody, he's waiting on them. He's waiting on the defensive player to attack him. And that's how he loses leverage already. But I like that. Give to Henry again, play action. And he gives it to Hopkins again. And D-Hop is having himself a day. I think we're seeing the breakout of D-Hop. 6 catch, his first 100-yard game as a Titan. Pickup of 20. D-Hop over 100 yards for the first time as a Titan. Got to get him in the end zone. Pitch to Henry. Henry tries to get outside, maybe picks up 1-2 yards. But we got to get D-Hop in the end zone. I would like to see D-Hop get 1 in the end zone. Derrick Henry 10 carries, 33 yards, and, obviously the Titans have focused, the Colts have focused so much on stopping Henry, but that's why guys like Tajay Spears, guys like DeAndre Hopkins are having success right now. I'd go back to D-Hop some more. 2nd and 9. Drop back, going back to D-Hop again. It's like, yep, let's keep going to him. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Now, this is the D-Hop of old. 7 for 115 so far. The thing about it is, I'll give it, he was facing some pretty good defenses early on. But just like Zach Moss is broken out, so is D-Hop. His 40th career game with over 100 yards receiving. And Tannehill tried to toss it to Henry, but he got rid of it. That's good. And a late flag thrown. That was after the play. But how are they going to call pass interference after the play? I'm like, why are they calling it after the play, though? That is confusing to me right there. But where Derrick Henry has not been able to be effective, D-Hop has. And Derrick Henry, they tossed the swing out to him, maybe picks up about 3, but they wrapped him up pretty good. Zaire Franklin, a very good player for the Indianapolis Colts. Yep, 150th game for Tannehill and D-Hop. D-Hop with 150 straight games with at least a catch. His 40th career 100-yard game. And once again, the Titans have held the ball for 5 minutes on this drive. They need to score. Play action again. Can he get it to... Oh, man, that was almost... Juju Brents nearly picked it off. Was trying to go to Nick Westbrook-Akine. Man, that was a dangerous pass. And Juju is like 6'4". He tried to fit it in and nearly got it picked off. But now 3rd and 18, you got to get it to the 4 to continue the drive. Give to Spears. Spears trying to bob his way through, and he's not going to get much. He maybe gets about 6 yards, and you might as well bring on Mr. Automatic. Mr. Automatic Nick Folklore. I'm like this. I would just throw D-Hop the ball the rest of the game. But, yeah, that was a terrible penalty on Chig. And he had a couple of those. From 34, kick is up, kick is good. And the Titans do get some points and inch closer. Would have rather had a touchdown, but still got 2 minutes to go in the third. Titans down 1, 17-16. This was going to be a dogfight. If anybody thought this game was going to be easy, you were sadly mistaken. And, I mean, it's a divisional game. Divisional games are always hard. We're trying to go for 6 in a row. But these Colts are not making it easy on us. Y'all go ahead and make sure y'all hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. And they're probably going to get a MRI on Anthony Richardson's shoulder and see how much longer he will be out, because he could be out longer. So y'all definitely make sure y'all follow Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. I do have I am putting out the my picks from earlier today. I'm putting that out right now. So definitely make sure y'all download that and you know, definitely download that. Give me a rating. Let me know what you think. And, you know, they're right. The Titans have been able to get the ball moving, but they have not been able to turn it into touchdowns. I agree. The way this is going, this wouldn't be a Titan game if it wasn't this way. Well, I said I should have drafted Folk as my kicker. I think I got no, I put Buckner back in. Although I like to give thanks to Tyreek Hill for helping me in my fantasy league. I need him to keep giving me some points. Although there's a lot of Chief players on the other side I got to deal with. And again, I mean, the Titans are getting gashed. I mean, Gardner Minshew, and again, when he was coming into the game, I was scared to death. I mean, Christian Fulton is not very good. And I'm noticing that. Like right now, depending on what they do at left tackle, I think honestly, Cornerback might be our biggest need. And now toss to Taylor. Taylor's got room. And see, that's the problem I have with Azeez Al-Shire. It looks like he's going for the kill shot. J Daddy Fat Sacks. I like that name. Giving up some chunk. Yeah, they are. And I am not liking this at all. And there's only one person that's happy right now, and that's somebody I probably should have banned for the rest of this show. But we've got to get some pressure. We have not touched Gardner Minshew. But I would go after corner in the draft. And Zach Moss gets outside. I mean, Zach Moss is tearing us apart. Zach Moss is having a career day. I would have expected this from Jonathan Taylor, maybe. But they didn't need to play Taylor at all. Zach Moss is destroying us by himself. And then also, Gardner Minshew he's been the Titans' kryptonite for years. Even in Jacksonville, he had luck against us. It just seemed like, nothing was really going good for the Colts until Gardner Minshew comes in the game. Holding on Ryan Kelly. And I'm starting to agree with you. Right now, unless I would say unless something happens between now and the end of the year and third quarter is over, we're finna head into the fourth, 1-point game. Unless something drastically happens with Christian Fulton, if his play, just shockingly gets better, which honestly, I don't see it happening. He's done. He's done as a Titan. He's not getting a second contract. And I know a lot of people will say, well, there's another bust for John Robinson. And that would basically be pretty much the entire 2020 class. The entire COVID draft class, terrible. Because after this year, it looks like there will be no draft picks from that entire class still on this roster. Christian Fulton's the last one. And he ain't looking too good. So I don't see Christian Fulton coming back unless by some shock, he turns it around, but I don't have a lot of confidence that he will. Lou Man says, where Key be? That's a good question. That is a good question. And they say our run and pass defense is usually what keeps us in the game. Right now, neither one has showed up. See, XD Gamer, you really trying to make me you meant finna make me ban you for the rest of the day. Because you're saying ridiculous stuff. I'm trying to be nice here. And like I said, offensively, I am happy that, DeAndre Hopkins is having a good game. And, for the most part, Tajay Spears has been effective and things like that. The offensive line, for the most part, has done well. But defensively, I am not very happy. I am not very happy with this defense. The defense is supposed to be something we hang our hat on. And just when we were climbing up, middle of the ranks in a lot of stuff, scoring defense, yeah, we're still good, but Getting gashed in the running game is not supposed to happen. I mean, Minshew get away, and then Travis Gibson trips over his own guy, and Minshew has to throw it away. I mean, Gardner Minshew is a problem. And it's like we just keep passing people off. There were some people that were open. But, I mean, this is Minshew's type of offense. Shane Steichen, bringing Gardner Minshew over from Philly was a big get for them because he knows how to run this offense. And it's showing. Josh Downs over the middle. He might have gotten half of that back. And now it's 39. They picked up 12 there. We need to hold them here. A sack would be nice. And Sean Murphy Bunting, it was complete to Pittman, but Murphy Bunting was right there to make sure he did not get the first down. And Shane Steichen, they're going to go again. And it looked like they were going to set up for the quarterback sneak. Titans do not fall for it. And they're going to look like they're going to take the points. But, I mean, very interesting that they did not call a timeout there. And that was all because Vrabel called the timeout there. And forced them to change up what they were going to do. Matt Gay kick is up, and kick is good. So the Colts get another 3 out of the deal. 20-16. Still a lot of time to go here in this very close, drag out fight. But I guess, they say boring is best. I agree with that, Mark. I saw that too. They were like, the ball was here. Somebody's hand was like right there. And I am very shocked they did not call neutral zone infraction. I was waiting on them to say neutral zone infraction. I really was thinking that. But to only give up 3 in that situation is a very good thing. But we got to get a touchdown on the next couple of drives. I just changed it, so we're up to date. 20-16. Titans down. Still plenty of time left. So, I mean, right now, this drive is key. I mean, you know, defensively, they're not giving up points. I mean, although they've given up 2 touchdowns to Zach Moss and everything, but, and a lot of times I'm with J Daddy Fat Sacks. Arden Key is trying to be too aggressive at times. And, like Landry on that one play where he spun inside, you took yourself out of the play. And, you got to keep outside contained. And the thing is, Big Jeff and Danico, the defensive line has been absent. I haven't seen much from Big Jeff. Maybe he's still bothered by the shoulder, but I haven't seen anything from Danico Autry. Usually this is a game where Danico Autry dominates, but he's done nothing today either. Yeah, I may be going to sleep. I think I'm definitely going to try to watch some of this Chiefs-Vikings game a little bit, and definitely watch Cowboys, Cowboys tonight. I like to thank Travis XD Gamer. I'll thank Travis Etienne for getting me 55 fantasy points. I'll do that. D09 said Landry should have walked. No, you're better with him than you are without him. I don't like the fact that he's disappeared and got it to Chigakonkwo for a first down. And Chig needs to make some good plays because he's made too many bad plays in this game. You are better with Harold Landry than you are without him. But he hasn't done anything so far this season. He only has 1 sack. The only thing he's done good is, the only thing he did good was, he might have put Anthony Richardson out of the game, which might end up being a bad thing because we're dealing with Minshew. And Tajay Spears trying to bob and weave through, maybe pick up about 4 or 5 yards. Picks up about 4 there, so 2nd and 6. Whereas I want to be drunk for the game tonight. I'm like, hey, I'm going to take a nap and I'm sure get up and watch that. And I'm sure going to watch some of that Cowboy game. I might need to have a few drinks. Here's Derrick Henry. Derrick bobs and weaves through, picks up the first down. Nice run there for Derrick Henry. And, we haven't seen Derrick Henry just break that big one yet this season. But, he's grinding it out. And sometimes, that's what you got to do. Derrick Henry, 11 for 41 yards. And so, 1st and 10 now. Playing off of D-Hop. D-Hop again on the catch. My God, what a catch by D-Hop. D-Hop is having himself a game today, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness. DeAndre Hopkins is looking like he's worth every bit of the money right now, getting him. He is helping to save this offense, but today he's had a big day. Play action. Tannehill trying to run. He's got room. And he slides down, picks up the first down. Good run by Tannehill for once. But I agree. D-Hop is on his stuff today. 8 for 140 for D-Hop. D-Hop might be one of my top ballers. This is what we're getting used to. We could be seeing a lot more of this D-Hop the rest of the season. And if that's so, D-Hop might get over 70, 80 catches this year. 1st and 10, we're in the red zone, and we've got to cash in here. Tried to get it to Chig, got it to him, but only could pick up a few yards. We can, and the Colts are stingy in the red zone. But we have got to cash in here. We have got to cash in with a score. A touchdown would go a long way. And some of y'all got to quit being ahead of me. Give to Henry. Henry maybe picks up about 3. Makes it about 3rd and maybe about 6. That's not bad. But I have to admit, I am impressed with Zaire Franklin. Dude's a pretty good linebacker. I mean, got into the hole. That's what Azeez Al-Shire should have done and not prevented that touchdown. I agree. Hopkins has been untouchable. Gets it to Spears, and Spears is stuffed right at the line to gain. So what are we going to do? 4th and 1? I think maybe Tannehill will say, no, we need to stay on the field. And they're taking Spears out, maybe making sure he's okay after getting rocked. 4th and 1. Now, this is a big play here. This could be a very important play. Derrick Henry should be in here, which he is. 4th and 1. I mean, you could go a lot of different ways, but they're stacking, thinking that Henry is going to get it. Yeah, I like the fact they kept moving. Henry, he gets stuffed. Probably should have took the points there. Zaire Franklin has been an absolute monster. Zaire Franklin has been an absolute monster. 11 tackles on the day. And the Titans are stopped on 4th and 1. Now, on 4th and 1, I think any one of us would be like, you give Derrick Henry the ball. You give Derrick Henry the ball because more often than not, Derrick Henry's going to get it. That was one of those very few knots. You probably should have took 3 there, make it 20-19, but again, you're not out of the woods. You still got around 8 minutes to go. So, although I am a little worried because, I mean, the defense has had their issues. The Titans defense has had their issues today. And I agree. Too much pre-snap movement because it was like Henry and Chris Moore were both moving at the same time. Looked like there was some confusion there. And they maybe should have called a timeout and maybe kind of collected themselves, got themselves together for what, they were going to do. Perhaps they should have kind of collected themselves to get themselves together. And that's probably what they should have done. I mean, yeah, you kind of got to do it because, I mean, it's like your defense right now, I don't know if you could trust them. 4th and 1, most of the time you give it to Derrick Henry. I mean, Derrick Henry, I've got to give it to the Colts. Even though they're like 24th against the run, they have done a very good job on Derrick Henry. But they have not forced Gardner Minshew to make any mistakes. And Zach Moss has been just gashing us to death. And Chris Hubbard did not block well on that play. He did not hold his block up there. I see that. You know, Butler basically set up Franklin to make that play. But Hubbard did not hold his block. 2nd and 9 after a gain of 1 by Moss. Minshew tried to get it out of there to Josh Downs. Nice tackle there by Roger McCreary. But, I mean, we have not been able to hit Minshew at all. And, I mean, yeah. You know, I mean, we haven't used our timeouts. And Mike Vrabel sometimes has a bad issue mismanaging the clock at times. But this is a big 3rd and 5 here. If you can get off the field, maybe force a punt, then that 4th down doesn't matter. And then Zach Moss gets away. Zach Moss picks up a big gain. Zach Moss has absolutely killed us. Zach Moss has kicked our asses single-handedly. And see that? Yeah. Basically, Pittman didn't even touch Murphy Bunting, and he basically got in the way of Burt Bunting stopping Zach Moss. You know, that might be a killer play right there that hurts us. And my question is going to start to be, is the Titans' defensive confidence got shook a little bit? I mean, I think maybe we might have gotten shook a little bit by what Zach Moss has done to us. Jonathan Taylor's done nothing. 5 for 17. Zach Moss is the one that's been killing us. We can't seem to stop Moss. And this dominant defensive line that we're supposed to have has really not done anything. Again, I did not think Tier Tart being out would be that big of a deal. The Colts have punted once today, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say they've only punted once today. I don't want a tie. I want a victory. 3rd and 2. You know, it could be a 1-point game. But the only problem is we haven't stopped anybody, and then that's just an easy 3rd down. Quick out to down, but there is a flag on the play. Pass interference on the offense, so it's going back. And so now the Titans have a chance here. They have got to get off the field on this play. 3rd and 12 now. You have got to get off the field here. A sack would be major. But Gardner Minshew and Zach Moss have completely messed us up. But a third down stop would be huge here. Guard the first down marker, make them punt the football. Minshew. I mean, and then Christian Fulton bails him out again. He did the same thing in the Browns game. Fulton basically, that should be offensive pass interference. My God. That is a penalty at the worst possible time. And Christian Fulton's done that all year. His confidence is shaking, and I can see it. I can see it in his eyes. I mean, Alec Pierce basically ran him over. Alec Pierce basically ran him over, and they call pass interference on Fulton. I mean, and I'm starting to get with Lou, man. I'm like, I don't know why we're not calling a timeout. I think it should have been offensive pass interference. I mean, you know, that is ridiculous. That is an awful call there. That should have been offensive pass interference. I mean, Alec Pierce basically ran him over. Good stick there. And I'm like, I don't know when Vrabel is going to start using his timeouts. He's just letting this clock just run. I mean, you put the ball back. And I agree with Parker. It's like, tight act like they don't run it defensively. Offensively, it's like they kind of figure some stuff out. Defensively, I don't know what the heck is wrong with them today. Okay, I'm back in now. But man, that's a backbreaker right there. Big conversion there, and it looks like the Colts may escape with this win. And I mean, I'm with Lou, man. Mike Vrabel should have been called a timeout or two, to preserve some time and stop this momentum. And he hasn't done any of that. He's just letting the clock run and run and run. And this drive is a back-breaking drive. You've had 3 chances to get off the field. You give up a third down inside in your end zone. Then you give up another third down, but you get bailed out by a penalty. And then the very next play, Christian Fulton yet again bails them out, bails the Colts out with a dumb penalty, which honestly, I think Alec Pierce got away with that. And this is just ridiculous. Mike Vrabel not using timeouts is also ridiculous. And I don't know. Excuse me. But I'm not happy at all with this defensive performance because the defense should be a heck of a lot better than what they've shown. And right now, the defense sucks today. And I mean, it's starting to be the same old Titans. They're starting to come back. The same old Titans. And that just seems like that's what's happening here. You know, I'm getting sick and tired of this inconsistency that the Titans just continue to show. And it's pathetic. And I know I saw in the article, you know, they were like, Colts are due one. And unfortunately, it looks like that's what's going to happen. Well, they gave some clock, and now Vrabel uses a timeout. I'm like, Vrabel shouldn't have used the timeout a long time ago, and well, there's the ball game. Game over. Game over. And I got to admit, Zach Moss, the unsung hero, they have gassed us to death. And the Titans have only themselves to blame. They were doing well, I mean, and honestly, with the exception of that, you know, the fourth down not working, and maybe that lull in parts of the, you know, that lull at the end of the first quarter going into the second, you really can't blame the offense on this one. The offense has actually played not that bad of a game. You know, D-Hop had a terrific game, although Derrick Henry has had some issues, but, you know, offensively, you know, time of possession is about even. We haven't had that many offensive penalties, although, you know, offensive pass interference getting called is messed up. But the defense is, and we're 5 of 10 on third down. I can't really blame the offense on this one. This is all on the defense. This is the defense's fault. The defense has cost us this game. The defense has been awful today. And there's really no sugarcoating it. The Titans defense was a major letdown. And right now, you start to wonder, and I'm with Mike Vrabel too. This is a game you were not supposed to lose. You were not supposed to lose this game. But right now, I would say a clear front runner for dunce of the day is the entire defense. The entire defense sucked. Everybody sucked defensively. You know, Derrick Henry, not as effective, but he had a couple of runs and, you know, they paid attention to him. Tajay Spears had a nice little game. D-Hop, you ruined his great performance. And I agree, we didn't finish drives at times either. And I think, and I will put some blame on Mike Vrabel as well. He did not manage the clock well. He should have called some timeouts earlier in the drive, and you could have had a little bit more time left. Marks up to how many sacks? 1. And that's only because Anthony Richardson threw the ball behind the line of scrimmage, and I guess that's how they counted it as a sack. But really, in retrospect, none. Yeah. I mean, it could have been a 1-point game, and we went for it on fourth down, and it didn't work. And I'm not really against the call of fourth down, but I guarantee you that's going to be one of the questions. That's going to be one of the major questions is that fourth down play. Probably could have did something a little differently. But, I mean, I'm starting to wonder if this defense is actually that any good at all. Like, I'm starting to think and believe what happened last week was just what happened last week was more of a fluke. Now, I don't think this run defense will ever I don't think this run defense will ever look this bad again, although I could definitely be wrong. But I do think this run defense is better than what they've shown today. Christian Fulton, he's done. I'm through with Christian Fulton. Christian Fulton, he ain't going to get no better. He sucks. He sucks. Pass defense is definitely a question. Because I think that's the worst thing that could happen was Anthony Richardson going down. I never thought I'd say that. So really, in a lot of ways, what Harold Landry did on that play was to the detriment. And once again, Zach Moss is killing us. Zach Moss, this is the best game of his career. I don't think he's had anything close to this. And I mean, it is sickening. The number one run defense in the league has been destroyed like this. It's embarrassing. I mean, he's had some, 88, 90-yard games or whatever. He's had a 100-yard game here or there, but nothing like this in all these years. And it's pathetic. And now the Titans are out of timeouts. We can't stop them. 4th and 2, maybe if they kick a field goal. If they kick a field goal, the only problem is you're going to have maybe a minute left, and you're going to have to score a touchdown, and you're going to have to score a touchdown to win, or at least tie. So you're going to have about a minute left. You're going to have about a minute left. I don't know why you kick a field goal here. I would have went for it. It's like the defense can't stop you. I mean, a block kick would be big here. But they're probably going to pop it through. And I mean, again, Anthony Richardson going out might have been the worst thing that could have happened. And Matt Gay, good. So New score, Colts 23, Titans 16. And I mean, you know, if you had that extra 3 points, it's 23-19. It's 23-19. And I mean, a field goal doesn't win it for you, but you would get a lot closer. A touchdown would have won it for you. And this one play, that 56-yard run, was maybe the one that really broke our backs. But, I mean, Zach Moss killed us all game. And again, Anthony Richardson going out, getting injured, might have been the worst thing that could have happened. Because I honestly believe that, and I don't know. I mean, I don't know. But I do think Anthony Richardson going down was the worst thing that could have happened to us. Because Anthony Richardson maybe would have made some mistakes. Anthony Richardson, I think, would have made some mistakes. And right now, they're going to need some chunk plays quickly. And D-Hop could be big here. And the only problem is Derrick Henry is immobilized in this situation. If it was 23, well, in this situation, if we had a little bit more time running the ball, you probably could. And he was hit on a release, incomplete pass by Tannehill. Not a good way to start. And I agree. Titans did not get a lot of stops. And Pittsburgh, 14-10 on top of Baltimore. We're going to need a big play like that. I mean, we need a miracle. We did have a lull. Get out of bounds. And Chig does get out of bounds. Clock stop, 49 seconds to go. I mean, Chig got out of bounds there. Third down is key. You cannot get stopped in bounds. And we do have Baltimore next week in London. And it was incomplete on 3rd and 2. Now, here's the ball game right here. And I mean, Brunskill, Tyquan Lewis was coming. Brunskill tried to hold him up, and now it's 4th and 2. Just get the first down. You ain't got to get nothing huge. Just get the first down, get out of bounds, and let's keep this thing moving. And he does. Josh Wiley, big catch there to keep the drive alive, but they have got to get on the ball here. So 30 seconds to go. I mean, honestly, I wish we only need a field goal, but a touchdown is what we need. I mean, that's a tough pass right there. Tough catch by Wiley. And Tannehill gets sacked. Damn it! And that's ball game. Penalty on the play. Probably holding. So they called a delay of game on Dale out of bingo, not letting Tannehill go. The only problem is you don't have a lot of time on the clock. I don't know why they didn't put some time back on, but essentially the game is over. And intercepted. That's it.
This is how you want to close it out. Tannehill doesn't. He doesn't really have any options. They're going to try and hit Hopkins here in the side pocket with the corner underneath and then blocking over the top.
Truly disappointing. Truly disappointing. Tried to go to Hop, but there was undercover help. You might have had some up top. But didn't even look that way. And again, Gardner Minshew has been the Titans' kryptonite yet again. Gardner Minshew was the kryptonite. And completely blow a terrific performance by DeAndre Hopkins. And Andre Dillard there laughing it up with Minshew. Why are you laughing it up with him? I don't give a damn that y'all were teammates before. And the Titans acting like they all happy and they just lost the game they should have won. I don't like that. I don't like this whole laughing it up after the game. I'll be pissed. I wouldn't want to talk to anybody. I mean, but now, next week is a must win. Next week is a must win. Because if you lose next week and you're 2-4, going into the bye, there might be time for some changes. This was a bad loss. Hands down. Probably going to take about you know what? Post game coming tomorrow. I was thinking about doing it today, but post game coming tomorrow afternoon. I need some time to decompress. I do. There's time to decompress because that was a horrible game defensively. Everybody, I don't know what to tell you. May not even need to do a post game. Maybe I'll do it right now. But this is a really bad loss. This is a bad loss on so many levels. And, you know, there was some reason to have a bad feeling about this game. But again, the second that Gardner Minshew was coming into the game, the second Gardner Minshew came into that game, I had a bad feeling. The second he came into the game, I'm like, oh no. That is one person, that is one guy I did not want to see come in the game. And so, Gardner Minshew's been our kryptonite. Gardner Minshew has basically messed us up. And the Titans are not a good football team right now. They're not. I mean, again, I don't blame DeAndre Hopkins. He had a hell of a game. Tajay Spears pretty nice game. Offensive line, for the most part, not terrible. But there were some key moments in that game that cost us. A couple of times we took field goals instead of touchdowns. You know? There were a couple of times we took field goals instead of touchdowns. Zach Moss, I would say more than anything, I am extremely disappointed in the defense more than anything. I think that's just what pisses me off the most is the defense. The defense completely disappointed me. And Brandon, no offense, bro. I don't want to hear this shit about it's a long season. Yeah, it is a long season. This is a terrible loss. This is a horrible loss. I don't want to hear that whole it's a long season. That's a bunch of excuses. I don't want to hear no excuses. And that's all Vrabel's going to do is give excuses. Excuses are for the incompetent. And Vrabel looks pretty incompetent right now. Are tools of the incompetent. And that's what that is. Again, excuses are for the tools of the incompetent. And we still haven't learned our lesson. Yep. We officially suck right now. Tart being out, I did not think was going to be that big of a deal, and it was. We cannot lose in a division. The whole defense was terrible. Yeah, we're not the number one run defense anymore. Boss completely ripped us apart. And Christian Fulton should have no place on this team anymore. He stinks. He sucks in the worst possible way, and there are no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The Titan defense should be ashamed of themselves. They got gut punched and did not respond. And that's what I'm more upset about. Yeah, Tannehill throwing the interception, not getting it on the fourth down. Okay, that's messed up. But again, I don't blame the offense. I don't blame the offense. I blame the defense. The defense lost us this game. And Tierre Tart needs to recover. And I agree with Daddy Fat Sacks. Simmons might not be 100% after, what happened with the shoulder. And we didn't play like we wanted to win. I agree with that. So, a lot went wrong. And I know the T around town, all over the place, is going to be Gardner Minshew. Saves the day. We give up 8 of 13 on third down. They get 7 yards of play. Rush for 193 yards, 5.7 yards a rush. And we're supposed to be the number one running defense. and we turned the ball over. Gardner Minshew goes 11 of 14, 155 yards. He had 4 touchdown pass, but he hurt us in timely fashion. And Zach Moss absolutely killed us. Tannehill not that bad of a game. Derrick Henry, not great. And messed up a great performance by DeAndre Hopkins. But Zach Moss and Josh Downs kicked our butts. And again, I honestly can say it. Anthony Richardson going down was the worst thing that could have happened. So I I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where we go from here. I don't like our chances in London against the Ravens now. And I don't know. I mean, I know it's a week-to-week league, and I know things could change before London, but I don't like our chances. I don't. If we're 2-4 going into the bye week, Mike Vrabel should be in trouble because this was a bad loss. And it happened on where it should have been a strength and it was a weakness. And I see J.J. Watt on TV. I'm pretty sure somewhere inside of him, he is extremely happy, which most people are. They like to see us lose. The Ravens are going to be angry. We should be angry too because we let one get away that we should have won. So Titans got a lot of questions they need to answer. And more so on the defense side. I think offensively, they kind of were starting to figure some things out. But again, this defense is not as good as we thought they were going to be. Christian Fulton, yeah, I'm done with him. I still got some hope for Sean Murphy Bunting. Azeez Al-Shaair, he makes some mistakes that I don't like. And Arden Key and Harold Landry have been completely non-existent this season. So, Titans got questions, and they need to answer them. But we know Mike Vrabel is going to give the same old excuses that he always does. Coach better, play better, do better, all that bullshit that we don't want to hear. But everybody, Titans take the L, 23-16. We'll probably do a post game tomorrow, kind of figure out what just went wrong and close the book on it. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the show, tuning into the stream. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And I hope everybody has a very good rest. Try to have a very good rest of your Sunday because I know it was a rough one. And we going to see what happens, y'all. I don't know. But good night, y'all. Make sure y'all follow the channels. Give a like. Subscribe to the channel. Follow here. And I'll see y'all when I see y'all.